Shalom, shalom. Real quick dream last night. I've thought about it for much of the day. It's the early afternoon right now. So much to unpack. I don't even know how to articulate most of it. In the past, I received dreams. There's no one I can talk to. I haven't figured out why he would send a particular vessel dreams. Unable to decipher those dreams. I guess it's meant for somebody else to decipher. And pray, invoke a specific line of prayer against, adversely against that thing. Anyway, real quick. Hopefully this was overseas somewhere, not in America. I have no clue where it was, what airport it was. I was inside the airport, traveling from terminal to terminal. Yeah, trying to get to my next destination. And real quick, the body language, the scenery. There were no adverse reactions in the environment. Who, what, where, when, why. Everything was copacetic. Facial expressions, demeanors, postures, nothing. There were no adverse reactions. Very critical. And that's my first marker. This is some time in the future. And then that this may not be in America. That was my marker. Okay. So I'm walking behind this sister. I don't really know how to describe it. It was clothing. I don't want to say lingerie. I think it was like legit clothing, an article of clothing. And the bottom part of the top was designed as a dress, like think ballerina outfit. Like it was, the bottom part was designed as a dress. Thank you, Holy Spirit. It was designed like a dress, but the length was so short. Think ballerina outfit. The length was so short. Not partial, not 2/4, not 3/4, but 4/4. Okay, the entire buttocks was exposed to the public. Yeah, to the naked eye. This is not underneath like some condom, some see-through condom or something like that. This is bare exposure to the naked eye. Okay. No underwear. No underwear. Okay, I got that out the way. Okay. And then there was no adverse reactions. Okay, that was my marker. This may not be in America, and this has to be way into the future. Okay. And this is leading to praying against immodesty, or that it doesn't further get out of control. Okay. Pathogens, airborne pathogens. What I spent the day considering as it pertains to that dream, and then the polar opposite immunity of a child's immune system. Then you have infant immune systems as opposed to adult and then elderly immune systems. Okay. And then depending on quote unquote random variants of that Pacific terminal, that Pacific airport, that Pacific season, the kinds of passengers that are traveling with children, and the rate of occurrence, how many of those passengers being women, because of what I saw. I mean, it would be no different if I saw men in this vision dressing like that. It would be no different here. Okay. The rate of occurrence of women with foodborne, with foodborne illnesses, gastrointestinal problems, okay, diarrhea. What's not supposed to be will become like a super spreader. Salmonella, E. coli, whatever pathogens were in the diarrhea, in the intestinal tract, okay, that funnel system. Okay, that's okay. Okay, I got okay. And that's why sodomy is sodomy. Okay, the anus is just a funnel system. That's it. It's not a sexual device. It's just a funnel system. Okay. Depending on rate of occurrence, how many travelers are traveling with children, that Pacific terminal, that Pacific season, random variance, quote unquote. Those places are going to work like death traps, those airports, depending on rate of occurrence. When they pass gas, that carbon monoxide, I mean, it already goes through the clothing. But with bare exposed buttocks, and a child gets a whiff of that, then it spreads and it jumps. Many travelers have multiple siblings. And it's very different if an adult gets salmonella and then a child gets salmonella. Very different outcomes, two different outcomes, two different results. Or two different paths, how the immunities reach the end of the line. Okay. Depending on rate of occurrence, passengers traveling with foodborne illnesses, gastrointestinal problems, it's going to be a lot of pathogens in the air. Then these illnesses are going to travel back to those countries where these people are all coming and going from. Pray and modesty doesn't get worse, doesn't get any further out of control. Pray against blasphemous fashion statements. I'm out of time. All praise unto the Most High, Abba Yah, His Son, Jesus the Christ of Nazareth, Yeshua HaMashiach. Shalom.